Hi Taurus, welcome to your October 2020 Tarot Oracle reading. We have 6 different Oracle decks. 3 of them are Crystal Oracle decks. We have a Mandala Oracle deck, a Animal Spirit Oracle deck, Fairy Oracle deck, and the White Sage Tarot. All right, let's get going right away. I am very excited. What is in store for Taurus for October 2020? What is in store for Taurus for October 2020? Grounded. Of course, you would get that card. This is your card. So, if you've seen any of my other readings, this mandala was created based on the Taurus. So, that's great. I love it. Risk. That's the one that just flew out on the floor a few seconds ago. So this is obviously meant for you. And letting go. Okay. Grounded. Having a strong connection to Earth is vital for humanity. This mandala centers around the Earth elements that bring us to a natural vibe. Appreciate all that is of the Earth. Admire, touch, hug a tree, and notice how grounded it is to Earth. Full connection within for its vitality above. So I love that you guys got this card because this card was made for you. So just stay in your grounded, regular, it's your natural vibe. If you can tell, it's Earth, it's the natural vibe. You already have it. So this is in the immediate tense right now, immediate past or present tense. You're being called to take a risk on something, and since the letting go card came up, this is about toxicity in either a relationship, a situation, some kind of living or work environment, but there's some, I always just call it toxic is what I call that card. So the fact that there's a risk here, I'm going to read the risk for you. Every time we step outside of our comfort zones, we learn something. Many times those risks we took end up being the best decisions we ever made. This mandala guides you to take the big leap you have been dreaming about. I am grateful for my courage. So whatever this toxic, okay, let's just back up here. You're so fully grounded that you are completely ready to take this risk in October 2020. Now, when you do take this risk in October 2020, Taurus, you're gonna, this toxic situation, person, environment, what have you, is what is going to be the obstacle and blockage for moving forward with the success of what you're risking. The risk could possibly be even letting go of this toxic situation. So the risk is to go venture out on your own and leave this toxic situation. And that could be a big, big risk. So you should be all set there for, you got it all in line. Everything's in line. Let's bring in some crystal energy. Let's bring in some crystal energy. Liquid crystal energy here. See what the liquid crystal oracle cards have for us. We can get some clarity here. Opal, I love it. Emotional magnification. And so this is actually going to be very fluid energy. So this probably is right in correlation with the risk as far as what you really want. Let's see. This mandala guides you to take the big leap you have been dreaming about. So it's the big kahuna here that you are done. You're ready to just go out and just do this big, I mean, this card very rarely comes up. So black coral, light in the darkness. Oh my goodness. So lots of root chakra energy here too. So I'm going to go ahead and read from this book with the black coral because I do really enjoy the definition of that. And I just realized it's out here. Thank you so much. Okay, black coral, because this is going to be right in lines with the risk. So I want to make sure there we go. Light in the darkness. Black coral is a stone of hope. In coming to you today, she reminds us that no matter how dark we perceive the world to be, there is always light hidden within it. Everything in the universe is light or love until it is tainted by the perception of man. Black coral lets you know that the new world of light starts with you. Your perception simply has to move to see fear as a lack of understanding rather than a substance like a brick wall in growth. For whatever reason in life, often we disempower ourselves. This lack of faith in self is the first step away from love and often leads to a dark place. And there's your toxicity. That is your toxicity, Taurus. This lack of faith in self is the first step away from love. Choose carefully in the coming days. See the light in the darkness and you will be free. A fear of the dark is a love of the light. Make a choice to understand, and fear is an illusion we can live without. So this totally confirms the fears here about taking that big risk. This is something big. It really is. This is, you really are going to be very grateful for this kind of courage, for these cards to be coming up in this manner. So this toxic behavior could also be tremendous fear. So and like I said before, this is what is holding everything back from you moving forward. So whatever you have identified this, that you need to let go of, it's time for you to reach your goals and your perspectives a little bit higher. I'm going to look up opal real quick, and here it is. If opal has come to you today, you are being asked to be truthful about the way you feel and take action. Okay, so do you see where this is all going here, Taurus? October 2020 is definitely going to be the time of action for you. Often in life, we feel it is better for others if we are not completely truthful where our feelings are concerned, which is the emotional magnification. However, a small untruth can quickly become the base for a far larger and more hurtful illusion. Opal's work is often done within the self and is personal, in which case you only hurt yourself. But when it includes those we love and those that respect us, the least we can do is be honest and truthful. Feel your heart, discipline your mind, and allow your spirit. Only then can your perfection rise through the purifying fires of truth. So, independence is another key word in action through feeling. So I have a feeling you're letting go of a very strong situation, a person or a relationship, an employment. You're very grounded. So this decision is not a flighty decision. You have come to, the decision to make. You probably might have already made it, but you do have to notice that there's a lot of fear here. And so if something calls you to go back against the risk that you're taking, make sure that that is not the alignment you want to go in. Just remember that there's this alignment right here. So let's grab another eternal. We're going to do an eternal crystal card here. I know this one might have gotten a little long, Taurus, but I just want you to be clear, because especially, Taurus, you're not always the one to just jump in with both feet right away. I mean, you evaluate everything and you're grounded, and so sometimes risks can be a bit much for you. So you need all your information. Amethyst, okay. So if amethyst is coming up, there is some kind of toxic behavior. Usually it's to do with some kind of addiction. This is usually my card for tackling some kind of addiction and getting over that. So if that resonates somehow in this risk or this relationship somehow, please grab some amethyst, and it is definitely going to help you in your endeavor here in moving, in taking this big risk and letting go of this toxic situation or person. You're so grounded though, and that's what's so wonderful about it all. You don't have any worries. There isn't any flighty energy here. It's very direct energy. It's very strong energy, but it isn't like wishy-washy. It's very clear. It's a very big decision though, very big. What do the White Sage Tarot have for our message for Taurus for October 2020? What message do we have for the Taurus for October 2020? The Hierophant, and it was upside down. So we're going to grab her, Teresa Hutch has her own interpretations of the tarot, so I like to read hers first, and then I'll give you mine if it's different from hers. Reversed, rule breaker, controlling. The reversed Hierophant can indicate a restless energy and whirling thoughts. To find balance, see yourself as this deer and feel your controlling grip soften. Okay, now I think this is just a confirmation with her interpretation that this is all under control. And I feel very strongly that you are in a very good place emotionally to move forward with this risk. And just as long as you can, don't go to that dark place with this toxic relationship or behavior and this addiction type energy around, because it looks like it can go there, but you've got this beautiful grounding and the opal that's like all iridescent and beautiful, and this risk. It's a very strong, powerful decision, but you have all the tools you need. You just need to make sure that the path isn't too going down too dark, you know, that you're intercepting it with this beautiful iridescent light. Okay, well, thank you so much, Taurus. I hope you have a fantastic October 2020, and peace out. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button, please, and I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Peace out.